next stage is to put some of the accessories on. So I've added the little bolts on the edge of the bonnet so it can sit down on the top of there like that. And I put the exhaust on. All these holes with the self-tap screws, a good idea to drill them through 2.2 or 2.3 and then very carefully drill 2mm into the exhaust for the screws to go in. Next I'm doing the window frames. These are 3D printed and they've got self-adhesive tape on the back. So you have to peel the backing off to get the self-adhesive ready to go on. Just bear in mind the side ones have got a sill at the bottom, so get them the right way up. I'll take all this tape off. Last piece. Now you only get one go at fitting this, so I've got a little trick to help line it up. I'm using a divider, hold it in the square, just drop it down and it should line it up in the correct place. Rub it around to make it all stick. Obviously we've got the front one and the other side to do. So once we've got the frames on all round, we can think about putting the body on the chassis. So I'm going to just wire up the motor. Make sure you get the polarity right. Red to red, black to black on each side. That one will go to the battery and the body can then be lined up on the chassis. I turn the whole thing upside down and there's 4 screws, go one in each corner to hold the body on the chassis. Just get him started. So obviously the other 3 need to go in as well. So I've got all the screws in on the 4 corners now. And next I can put the handrails in. They just drop into the little hole in the back buffer beam, like so. They might need squaring up a touch. When you take the body off the chassis, you just have to unbit these handrails. There's a front handrail to go in as well, so that goes in the top holes of the buffer beam, and it needs a spot of glue on each one as it goes in. I'm not gluing this at the moment, but that's where it goes. And I've got a few more accessories to fit. Well, we've got the super glue out. There's a planet plate to go on the front of the radiator. There's 2 more plates for the cab side, and they are they're not central. They're placed underneath the front window. And you can use clear silicone to fit them or super glue. If you ever want to take them off, the clear silicone's a little bit easier to use. Finally, we've got the roof. You can see why I didn't fit the roof before, because when the horn is on it, when the horns are there, they're quite vulnerable. You don't want to be turning the engine upside down when the horn's on. So I fit the horn first and then fit the roof. It's got studs that go through the holes here, and there's 2.5mm nuts to go on them. And finally, if you want the removable back, it's got 3 little magnets that hold it, once you can get them apart. stick them on the switch panel at the back. Oh, hooked it round the wrong way. Let's go. I'm chasing the magnet all around the engine. So 2 magnets at the bottom of the switch panel, and then the third one goes in the roof, and then the back will snap onto those like so when the roof's fitted. There's also a 3D printed door and window frame that can go on that back to make it match the rest of the engine. And the last detail part are the lifting eyes that go in the lower holes on the buffer beam. They just want to go in with a little spot of super glue. Got 2 at the back, 2 at the front. Right, we've got all the accessories all glued on in place now. So final 2 little jobs to do. Put the battery in. Got to connect the positive and negative the right way around. Drop it in the bonnet. Bonnet on, and then fit the cab roof. There's 2 little nuts to go on just to hold it in place, and we're ready for the road.